it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
And
I'm
he's all
out
out of gum. He's all out of gum again, ladies and gentlemen. Every week, we run poor Duke out of gum. My XO, I don't know what it is about this guy. I keep thinking that we should buy him stock in Big League Chew or something, right? You guys remember Big League Chew? Surely everyone remembers Big League Chew. Everyone of a certain age remembers Big League Chew, right? Right? Don't leave me hanging on this one, guys. I can't be the only one in chat who's that old. I can't be the only one in chat. Good evening, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Yes. How we doing? They still sell that stuff, Kyle? That is wild. Oh, Xanda, you know better than that. You liar. You're trying to flatter me. Stop. You're a liar, and I know it. Get him started on the dip early. Oh, man. It's going to be that kind of week, guys. I can just tell already. How y'all doing? How's everybody's week doing? 25 packs at 90 cents. Wow, 90 cents. Kyle, how does anything in the modern world still cost 90 cents? You guys know who Fat Electrician is, right? Like, he's had a thing in game. You might, if you're a history nerd, you've probably run across his stuff on YouTube, right? You guys know who Fat Electrician is, don't you? Just give me a sign in chat, a thumbs up, you know, right? You guys know who that is. Stay safe, Revan. Stay safe. I've got a friend in that part of the world who's on a cruise from Sydney to New Zealand. They actually lost their stop in the Bay of Islands because they had to go, their journey across the Tasman Sea had to go slower because of the swells. Okay, so you guys know who Fat Electrician is. So Fat Electrician has a buddy of, okay, you guys remember 2-3 weeks ago, I'm driving back from Austin in the middle of the night, right? We go to Austin, we do the Star Wars Unlimited thing, 12-hour stream, Trey's with me, right? We pack up and load the car in an hour, which was, I couldn't believe we did it. Record time. Still huge props to Trey for being a great roadie. We get on the road 11:15 at night to come back 2 hours back to the house. We get about 10 minutes out of Austin, and I've just got like the radio on, and Trey's like, hey, you want to listen to something? I was like, sure. So he sends me a YouTube video link, and it's Fat Electrician telling World War II stories. It was the one he sent me was this story about a Finnish soldier who took like an entire platoon's worth of meth. Because apparently, when the Germans invented speed, right, in the 19-whatevers, right, when the German chemists invented speed, they just sold it over the counter like it was no big deal. Because in the 30s, and you know, it was a very different place. These were the same people who sold you radium, telling you it was going to be an amazing thing. And so his platoon carried this whole thing of meth. And in an effort to run away from the Russian troops pursuing them faster, these Finnish ski troops, right? He accidentally took like the entire bottle of meth, like one guy. Like he just ate all 30 pills or whatever it was instead of just the one. And so that's the story Trey sends me. And that was my introduction to Fat Electrician. The reason I'm telling you this is because Fat has another channel where he tells like not really war-related stories, but he talks about like business stories. Like he has a great video on Chick-fil-A. He has an even better one on Waffle House, okay, that I sent to Ginger because I knew she would appreciate it. But one of the videos I watched over there, or one of the videos that another one I think that Trey linked me to, or one that I listened to on my own at some point, was about Arizona tea. And they were talking about how here we are. How is it 2024 when he made this video? How is it 2024? And Arizona tea's been in business for 30 years, and the 99-cent can of tea is still 99 cents. Like, it was, and that was, when he asked that question, it was so basic. And I thought, how do they do that? Nobody else has done that, right? Yes, the Fat Files. Yes, that Waffle House video is so amazing, Kyle. But the whole thing about Arizona tea, like I listened to that story and I was like, okay, this is actually a really cool story, right? So if you guys don't know Fat Electrician, random shout out for a guy who has an audience 28 times the size of any audience I'll ever have. But he does really, really good work. Check him out on YouTube. Super, super fun guy. I love his stuff. He's a great storyteller. right? His delivery style and the script writing and everything, it's really good. Oh, Ensconce, you need to go check out the Waffle House one. You totally do. In fact, I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to go find this video. I'm going to blink it in chat. You all need to go watch the Waffle House video. I'm going to go back. It's in my chat with Ginger. I sent it to her about 2 weeks ago. Hold on, I'm going to find it. Just hold right there. I'll be with you in a moment. This is far more important. Let's see. Here it is. Got it. Got it right here. Okay, and then we do have him. I'm pretty sure he's a captain in the game, Wix. I'm like 98% positive. There you go, guys. So Xanda's got a link to the channel. The link I posted is directly to his Waffle House video, which I highly recommend. It is hilariously fun. There's stuff in there about Waffle House that I didn't know. But more importantly, I think when I watched this video, right, I was impressed at the level of their emergency preparedness. And it's something that has been driven home to me here in Texas with one of our local grocery store chains, a place called H-E-B. They also have like their emergency preparedness as a business, I think literally rivals some state agencies we have in Texas. Like, they have an emergency command center, a grocery chain. When was the last time you thought about your local grocery chain's statewide emergency command center? HEB has one. Because anytime that there is, I mean, Texas is a big place. And anytime there is any kind of natural disaster of any kind, doesn't have to be natural, but anytime that it looks like they're going to have to surge supplies into an area, they will open that room up and start planning like 10 days out. So hurricanes, tornadoes, cold snaps, ice overs, snow, freeze, snow, whatever. This is a big state. We get it all, right? Flood, rain, lightning, tornado, blizzard. Like the Panhandle will get blizzards all the time. People don't think about this, right? People don't think about it, but Texas, like, there's covers so much area, we get it all. It's hilarious. That's fair, Wix. That's fair. But it is wild. It is absolutely wild. So the Waffle House video is great because it talks about how they handle emergency prep and the way they stage stuff in advance for big natural disasters. It's a great video. Go watch that one. Please watch that one. It's so much fun. Anyway, guys, welcome. It's Thursday night. It's time for boats. It's patch week. So we absolutely... feels bad, Chaser. Feels bad. So we've got some stuff to talk about and explore. Who modded? No, Ensconce should be probably a VIP. Hold on a minute. Ensconce might have been a mod from long ago. Because he was around here before. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Why did it do that? You did a link. Oh, okay. We have to permit you. Hold on. There you go. There you go, Ensconce. Have fun. Crystal, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. There we go. To the Waffle House Index. Yes. That whole thing is amazing. That whole thing is amazing. All right, guys, listen. So it's patch week. What I've done, if you're on Twitch, I've put tier 7 boats on specials. You can spend channel points. Any tier 7 boat, I'll probably take it into ranked. Bronze ranked, which is where I am, is 6-7 right now. There's a lot of really good tier 7 ships. And let me tell you something. Playing a tier 7 ship when you know you're not going to see a tier 9 opponent, c'est magnifique, n'est-ce pas? I've got a couple requests made earlier. Terp put a couple of destroyers in the queue. I'm going to take those anyway, Terp. I'm going to leave them because you made those before I had made my changes. Hetman with the resub. Thank you. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. So we're going to definitely play a little bit of ranked. Where we have early access to Russian submarines, which I'm not going to lie, is not something I'm super excited about. Now, I will say, I do think it's really kind of cool what they've done with the Evan and Bogsy. Like, this is fun. Like, this is hilarious.
American upgrades, Russian upgrades, all made in China.
I hadn't pushed that button until just now. That is amazing. The shout out to Armageddon. is awesome. Yeah, this is 100% Evan. Here is the Russian. I wish I could blow this picture up. And this is 100% Bogsy in the background. I know, right, Flowers? You guys have probably never, you probably never met Evan. You might have seen him on a stream or two. I'm pretty sure he's still the North American Regional Publishing Director for World of Warships. He's been stateside for 3 or 4 years now. Once upon a time, he was the live publisher for the entire title back when the game first launched. For the first 3 or 4 years, it was live. But he moved over and took over the NA office, I think, in early 2020.
Stukov would be proud, comrades. Hello, KGB? I need some information. Well done, comrades. Now repeat after me. Ra, Rasputin.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. Yeah, he probably did, Chaser. He probably did. These are a riot. Oh, I wish I should turn this up so you guys could hear it better. Can I crank it any higher? No, the game, I'd have to go in here and mess with the... Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. I don't want music. I want... Okay, I'm going to crank the game volume up, guys, because the voiceover is already way up, so just bear with me for a minute. But I want you to be able to hear these, because these are hilarious. It might be, Xanda. I've been really bad about updating that thing.
Comrades, together, strong.
Oh my god, these are awesome.
No, Ow.
That one bleeps so much you can't even tell what it's supposed to be.
I'm coming. I know how to fix this. Please move.
Well done, comrades. A new world order awaits.
Oh, I'll fix it, Xanda. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, you're right. It does say Wednesday. That's my bad. I failed to fix something. Hang on. I also hate when I hate when I get hosed over by Restream messing with me on some things too. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come over here and do this. There we go. Okay. All right, that should update the titles across everything. There we go. That should get it more or less corrected. And then I'll fix the rest later. I can fix the YouTube stream title later. Although maybe I could actually go fix it now. Probably. Looks like the YouTube one is correct, so that's fine. We'll just leave the YouTube one alone. Brilliant. So listen, guys, this is fun. I'm going to have fun with that tonight. I'm going to turn the port volume back down now. But, and another thing, guys, it's March 6th. March 6th is a very significant date if you live in the state of Texas, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't live in the state of Texas, this is meaningless to you. But for those of us who live here, this is kind of a big deal. That's exactly right, Hetman. Now, it's not a date. It's not necessarily a date worth celebrating, right? Because March 6th is the official date of the fall, the end of the Siege of the Alamo, okay? Which is not exactly Texas's most auspicious military engagement, let us say. However, it does have a significant role in how the Texas Revolution played out. So it's still something that we acknowledge and we somewhat celebrate. Officially, Texas's birthday is actually March 2nd. That's when the Texas Declaration of Independence was signed, March 2nd, 1836. The Alamo fell 4 days later. I read a really interesting article. I'm going to talk about this while I get queued up. Let's pick something in Tier 7 and just go derp around in Ranked for a bit. Let's see. What do I want to start with in Ranked? Tier 7. It needs to not be Italian. It needs to not be Italian. I've played so much Italian Destroyer in the last couple of weeks. I'm kind of ready for a not. Okay, we want 7. Ooh, New Orleans? New Orleans might be good. Atlanta would be good. Atlanta's a really good boat in Tier 7 Ranked. No, I know what we got to do. Yeah, same idea, Vladeshi. Same idea. See Cinco de Mayo. Here we go. And let's just make sure. Yes. Fine. All looks good. Oh my god. They gave... Oh. Driving a Miyoko at Tier 7, I have 44,500 hit points. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Anyway, I read a really interesting article. I linked this to Ginger because she's the politics nerd in the family. Actually, this is another link I'm going to share for you guys. I have no idea who this guy is. So if you find out more about him and you don't like his politics or something, don't blame me, okay? But if you're interested in Texas history, or just history, the history of the United States in general, I would actually encourage you to read that article that I linked. It's relatively short. You can read it in probably about 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. But he points out something that I don't think had ever occurred to me, which was, the Texas Revolution began largely because the original Texan colonists who came here from the United States came here under the agreement of the Mexican government they made a deal with, right, was a constitutional republic founded under what the Mexicans called the Constitution of 1824. And along the way, I do not know all the details, so don't quote me on some of this, but along the way, governments changed. Santa Anna came to power. He basically shredded the Constitution of 1824 and started to do sort of whatever he felt like he wanted to do. And the Texans, and in fairness, some of the Mexicans, the northern Mexican states along the border as well, sort of took umbrage to this. And Santa Anna viewed himself as a Napoleon. Of course, Napoleon was recent history to these people, right? This is 1836. Napoleon, Battle of Waterloo was 1815? So this is like relatively recent history. Most of these people read about Waterloo in the newspaper, right? They knew of Napoleon because he was a thing while they were kids, if not in teenagers or later. So there's a real case to be made, and I had never considered this. There's a case to be made that had the Texan Revolution not occurred, or had it been put down by Santa Anna, that a very young United States in the 1840s might have found itself at war along the Mississippi River with an emboldened and much larger, much more powerful Mexico. There's a case to be made. One of the points that the article points out is that, Santa Anna might have decided that the U.S. looked weak and soft, and he was going to march on New Orleans, right? He could have done that, and there probably would have been very little to stop him, which I think is kind of interesting. It was a really good article, so if you enjoy history, especially alternate history, I would encourage you to check it out. I was about to say I got that shot for free, but I didn't quite get that shot for free. Suck it, Renown. All right, hold on. There we go. Okay, he's still on fire. The Renown is soft. That needs to be my first target here. Now, I need to be a little cautious about how I play this. Oh, yeah, this guy's getting crushed. That smoke, that Gorizia smoke's doing me a huge solid. Now, I'm not getting big hits, but if we do this correctly, this Renown will never again leave mid. They must never again leave this city. Sorry, channeling my inner Vader there for a minute. Solo, take the princess and the Wookiee to my ship. All right, good. We put the Renown in his place. Life feels pretty good. Yeah, no, I just thought it was... I'm not saying the article is 100% correct. It was just an opinion that I'd never heard, and I thought it was interesting. Juicy, tasty Scharnhorst. Let's go. God, I love Miyoko. This boat is so stupidly good. Well, you didn't need that torpedo tube. This guy's literally on quad fires. What does he think he's going to do against this Renown? If he turns in, he's probably dead. I'm pretty sure my torpedoes are going to catch him if he turns in. Daddy, thank you for the follow. I agree, Merton. Okay, pretty sure this Scharnhorst is... If these things have got the range, he's screwed. Yeah, he's out. Goodbye. Okay. Let's get the guns flipped. The Renown is dead. I should be able to take this Gorizia. We have a 2-ship lead. Life feels good. I think we can manage this. In any event, it's a fun article, and I thought it was a neat thing to think about. We don't often think about the Texas Revolution having any real impact on American history. I never have. But that kind of planted a little seed like, that's actually kind of interesting. I never thought about it quite that way. So I thought it was interesting. So yeah, happy birthday, Texas. We are going to play Texas. More Texas news. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. If you're on my Discord, you'll have already seen me post it. But we're absolutely going to talk about that when I go queue the ship up here in a little bit. Come on. Swing her butt around here. I think those are going to be short. I think I didn't quite lead them distance-wise far enough. Yeah. Dang it. It's all right. Let's go pick up this cap, then we'll worry about the rest. I don't want to chase this Gorizia. It doesn't feel like it's going to do me much good. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. We're going to put some AP in the barrel. The Gorizia's detection is actually a little worse than mine. He should be at 11.7. Okay, he's 12.2. The Surrey is actually significantly stealthier than I am, but he looks like he's going to try a torpedo charge. That's a bad, bad idea, my friend. You don't want to do that. Burn the Nagato down. I have not, Hetman. I cannot speak for Ginger. What? Have you ever read a book by S.C. Gwynn called Empire of the Summer Moon? No, I have not even heard of it, so you're ahead of me. I'm trying to slow down. I don't want this Gorizia to reset me. I want to finish these points so that it gives the team less opportunity to screw up. There we go. Now I'll take the shot. Oh, he slowed down. He slowed way down. Yeah, Gorizia, being a Zara, is one of the best armored cruisers in her tier. But it won't matter if we hit her with just the right amount of shells, like so. Yeah. Somebody punched her hard. The rise and fall of the Comanches. Ooh. Hetman, that would be interesting. The Comanches are... the Comanches play a very large role in Texas history. I'd be curious to check that book out. I'll have to do that sometime. Asturias, that is not... Wow, you still took a citadel there. This guy's trying to bow tank our entire team. I think he's about to start moving forward here. Yeah, he's moving forward. Okay, he just put torps in the water. And the Toulon's going to clean him up. There we go. Solid game. Solid game. Miyoko. Toulon kind of carried us that game, but I'm still very happy with, like... I gotta say, honestly, I will probably sit down and just play Miyoko straight through and just get out of bronze. Which I haven't gotten out of bronze in a long time, but Miyoko is so good in this tier, it's ridiculous. Thank you, Hetman. I'll check that out. Now, the event pass, let's see. We've got Talin Permacamo. I picked up the Riga stuff. You're getting Molotov at the top end. I'll play Molotov. So I need to put Molotov in the queue, and I need to put Texas in the queue. In fact, let's just go play Texas right now before I forget. Xanda, do me a favor and put Molotov in the queue as well. Just dump it in, and I'll send those points back when the time comes. Molotov is a really, really good boat. I don't know that I'd take her into man, would you take Molotov into ranked? Fewer things to shoot at Molotov does make her happy. I gotta think about that one. Let's go play Texas. She's slow, so I'll have plenty of time to talk to chat. There we go. I'll come up with it in a minute. Okay, this is all fine. Let's take this. Let's take that. This is good. Yep, I'm an American. I want to keep my AA amounts, and I want to burn and flood less. Yes, all that feels pretty good. I sort my secondaries are kind of garbo. Yep, they removed all her secondaries for her ridiculous AA, which is really good. Oh man, that's nasty. Okay. Okay, and then yeah. Actually, hold on. Come back to here. Is this my Lone Star camo? Yes, please. That's the one. All right, let's do it. Texas. Gabe, relax. It's fine. Life goes on, my friend. There'll be other times. I need to check out operations with flagships tonight as well. So maybe near the end of the stream, we'll pop in and do one quick ops just for the hell of it. It has been... I'm not sure. Have I ever played one with a flagship? Yeah, I think I did. I think I played with some... I think I played an op with a flagship on Zaz stream once. I'm almost positive one of the Monday nights that I didn't do Civ, I ended up sitting down and spending an hour on Zaz stream when they were doing like operations, and I did a div with him or some of his regulars where we did a flagship op. I think it's been a long time. Yeah, we'll probably crank that out. No carrier makes me sad. I got to get that Gremioshki game from last week posted with Bogsy in it. That was a lot of fun. I hadn't played Gremmy in so long. All right. Lots of things that I want to shoot at as a Texas. The good news for me is that... Right? That's AP? Yeah. The good news for me is that this is standard battle. Now, ordinarily, playing an American battleship is frequently not the most enjoyable of experiences because they are slow and fat and kind of stupid. Like Americans. But I had to make that joke. My God, I sound like a Euro weenie. Anyway, the good thing about standard battle is spawning where I am. I can just basically go camp out in my capture circle, and as long as I'm alive, I am relevant to the game. Oh, hi. I know, right, Merton? That was a bad joke. There we go. 3 full pins at 17 clicks. I'll take it. Omaha's like, dang, that guy can hit me. Yes, I can. Okay. We've got the Cachalot, the Hill, the Gata. Ooh, the Nuremberg. Obligatory exploding Nuremberg, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mind if I do. Come on, shells. Come on, shells. Come on, shells. Aww. That makes me super sad. I had the perfect lead and everything. Man.
What we've got here is a failure to communicate.
Let's get back on this Omaha. Who did we lose? Okay. Omaha is behind smoke or in smoke. Okay, there's the Omaha again, running away. I'm trying to remember... Am I the only battleship down here? I think I am. God, this reload is so painful. Okay. Ooh, the Cochrane knows to be shooting AP at this guy. Alright, the Omaha, I feel like, has wandered a little too close. I'm going to wait for him to screw up, and he will eventually screw up. Right about there. Yep, we love battleships. Piotr Veliki, hmm? All right. Hold on. We gotta help these guys out. I don't want to be fighting this gate and all this garbage myself. Let's load some HE. Okay, good for me. The Russian battleship can't aim. Okay, now flip the guns and get south. Because my destroyers are going to get dead, and soon it's going to be just me and this Cochrane here. Little Nuremberg, be very careful who you pick a fight with.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks. Arrivederci, motherfucker.
I don't need to load AP to hurt you. The good news is the team up north is also doing well, so we're okay. Where was that idiot ping from? Thank you.
Much better.
Ah! Needed that sub-surveillance again.
Arrivederci, motherfucker.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Where's the hammer when you need one? Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
This is a huge problem. I'm probably dead here. Yeah. This is what I get for being left to die by my idiot destroyers, and the one ship that could have helped me is like, nah, screw it, I'm out. Guys. Okay, the Cochrane gets a downvote for leaving me to die. Because that is just absolutely infuriating. I will wreck these destroyers. All you have to do is not abandon me, and you couldn't manage it. So now you're trapped in mid with a battleship who's going to own you. God, I hate... Oh, my God. I'm not going to watch the end of that one. Team deserves to lose. I think they might actually win it because the team up north did something. So, Texas is pretty to look at, but a lot less fun to play. Just because, as a mid-tier battleship, she doesn't hit anything she aims at. So, she's fat, slow, doesn't get where she's going in a hurry. That's just Texas. Let's see. No. Man, I don't even know what to put up here anymore. Got all these fancy flags, but not one for this ship, I'm betting. Yeah, those are all the black ships. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Wait. There we go. That'll do. We'll go double America. Double America. Hatter, I kind of agree. I would also argue that her AA is really solid, right? If you're a low-tier carrier, you don't want to pick on this thing. You're going to do some damage to me, right? If I'm driving my Texas around and you decide you want to bomb me, like, okay, you're going to do some damage to me, but none of your planes are going home. You can't do that for very long, right? Now, Texas, once upon a time, was absolutely just straight up immune to planes. Like, you built this ship right, and a no Tier 4 or Tier 6 carrier could touch you. She was one of the original no-fly zones. It was glorious. Can't do that anymore. But, you know, c'est la vie. Let's go back to ranked for a minute. It absolutely was, Wadeshi. It absolutely was. I'm gonna take this Molotov game. Now, Molotov is one of the event pass rewards for the month. If you don't own a Molotov, you are missing out on some of the most hilarious guns you can get at Tier 6. That's not bad. I'll take that. So I would encourage you to, if you have not ever finished, you know, if you're working on the event pass has just started, right? But the end goal up here is you get a Molotov. I would encourage you to pick up a Molotov. She's incredibly fragile, but she's super fun to play because the guns are hilarious. So if you have never played a Molotov, allow me to demonstrate. Zara and Leipzig, yeah. Now, with 3 battleships to shoot at me, this will not feel good. Especially on a map like this, because Tier 9 guns on a Tier 6 ship with Tier 4 armor. Grant pretty well has summed up Molotov. The trick is that these guns are legit rude. Like, I'm going to keep the AP in the barrel. I'm actually curious if I can Citadel the Zara. I'm actually curious. I feel like if there's a ship in her matchmaking that's not a battleship that could do it, it might be this one. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna move up here towards mid and just see what I can do, because I'm legit fascinated to discover if I can Citadel the Zara. Zara is, I was saying this earlier, right? Zara, the class, Zara and Gorizia are among the best protected cruisers in Tier 7. I think they have, what is it? Is it, somebody look, it's 200 mils? It's not 200. 180 mils of belt armor, I think? Something like this. It's a crazy number for the tier. Maybe it's 152. Maybe it's just straight up 6 inches. Which is belt armor that, like, American heavy cruisers don't get till Tier 8. And, so it is generally very difficult to Citadel a Zara. I am curious if these guns can do it. Yeah, 152 sounds right, Kyle. It's some crazy number for a Tier 7 heavy. Okay, the good news for me is that I'm going to play behind all of these ships. Our KG-5 is absent, and I want to stay behind everybody else. I want to be the last thing anybody sees or shoots at for a while. If I'm going to trade my health, it needs to be in the late game for a win, not in the early game because I'm being dumb. Donskoy guns with Omaha durability. That sounds about right. But good news is you don't have Omaha's range. Okay, that's the Zara. We're going to actually be able to see the Zara here. He's going to try to cap this guy. Look at the balls on this dude. No, it's the Igla? All right. Now I'm quick. You can see here I'm 38 knots. I'm overtaking the Hyuga. And as chat was pointing out, the spotter plane also makes this ship quite hilarious, because the range on this thing will get crazy. Somebody's out here. Yep. That's a huge problem for me. The Leipzig. Okay. Damn, I wish I still had shells in the barrel. Okay. That Poltava looks like he's about to run aground. Poltava's also a little soft, too. I'm not getting amazing hits, but I'm getting decent enough ones. There's the Zara. This Leipzig's going to have to turn, and when he does, he's going to be in trouble. Keep him lit, Fubu. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're going to turn back north.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Ah! Yeah, I gotta slow down for this turn. Who was that? Cowboy with the resub. Thank you, Botch. 4 years, I know. Crazy. Crazy times, people. I still grounded myself because this thing handles like a stuck pig. All right, now the Fubu is in a really good position, but the Heinrich is right there on top of him. And our Scharnhorst committed suicide because he's dumb. So, yeah, we got work to do here, boys. Good news, our KG-5 woke up. So, hey, that's promising. Oh. Oh, did I lead those right? Leipzig, maybe, yes, fingers crossed! Ah, son of a... Yeah, our Fubu, unfortunately, now is in front of a Hydro battleship, and he's an idiot, so he'll be dead shortly. Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a loss, largely because the team is not made of the smarts. The team is, in fact, made of the stupids. Which feels pretty awful when you get right down to it. Let's try the AP on the Zara. I'm legit curious. Nope, overpens. Figures.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, hello. Let's load some HE here. Oh, come on. The Igla's on 96 HP back here? You know what? We might actually be able to win this game because their team is also seems to be full of the stupids. This Florida's soft. Is he looking at me? No, he's not. But he wants to be. God bless these stupid ships. All you have to do is not die, guys. Stop driving at them. Okay, the Florida should burn out now. I need to not take catastrophic damage before that occurs. Okay. The Poltava and the Leipzig are not in great positions. Hilariously, we're only one ship down and we're up on points. We have an opportunity to possibly still win this game. I'm gonna move, but I have to push the Igla with Hydro, which is gonna feel terrible. But I basically have to do it, and a single shell will take care of this. Good. The Leipzig just got thumped. Take him out, and life is going to feel a lot better. I got to keep my guns front and try to stay unspotted as long as I can. The Igla is probably going to go to B. It's the smart play for him. The Tsar is in front of me. This is going to be a problem. We're going to load the AP and hope it matters. I really don't want to be in a close range fight with this guy, but as it is, I'm not going to be left with a choice, and we're going to have to make some bold moves here. Hi, what up? Okay, you're dead. So now, how do I play this against the Zara? He's trying to smoke charge me. Ooh, I can Citadel him.
Welcome to hell.
Let's go. Now, he does not have hydro. He can't have hydro. It's quite literally impossible for him to have hydro. Yes, yes, yes. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, come on! Ricochet, you gotta be kidding me. Yes! Oh, the KG5 just did me a huge solid. All right. Now I gotta help him out. Don't sail out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Double fire. Okay. All right, come on. Come on, Molotov. Don't let me down. You got this, buddy. There we go. Okay, here's what we got to do. We're going to get small and narrow and start reversing. I would ordinarily not play Molotov like this, but I cannot risk this guy deciding he wants... Yeah, see, he's going to shoot at me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go dark. We're going to stop shooting. I'm trying to give the Poltava terrible targets. He's still going to hit me with 3 shells. But he can no longer see me. Okay. Now we're going to move up a spell. And now he's behind an island. Now he's hosed. Because now I can sit back here and shoot him for free. Yeah, it was 3 overpins, I think. Either way, he's never going to cap. I've got to get a little more to the west here to get shells around the hump in that island. I mean, at this point, the KG5 could just ram him and we'd win. I don't want it to come to that, though. I want to kill him in advance of that. But it looks like they're just going to take the ram. Nope. He's going to dodge it. I think I can only get the stern turrets over. Yeah. Luckily, he's not looking at me. There we go. KG5 took care of it. Woo! So, Molotov, right? Excellent guns, super fragile hull. So, I recommend picking one up, but understand what you're getting into and plan accordingly. Hobbs, I probably could. I hate taking them one into randoms, but I could. I'm going to get this name wrong. I want to say LaSalle. LaSalle? I'm going to totally butcher it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You think so, Merton? Probably. I mean, do they have that much penetration? Yeah, the KG5 totally gets... Well, he's irritated. I wanted to downvote him because he was asleep for half the game, but he showed up at the end, so... I gotta give him that much. Gotta give him that much. Yeah, we can, no. Man, DM is gonna be... Playing tier 10 in randoms is kind of like gouging your own eyeballs out with a rusty spoon. But sure, we'll give it a shot. Yay, free stuff. Well, it wasn't totally free, but largely free. Now, what can I do with these tokens, actually? What do you do with these Soviet tokens? Oh, I have 10 of them now. Ooh, 10. Hey. Don't want to miss out. Okay. Well, Hobbs, if you're curious, I have a whole bunch of videos on YouTube about cruisers. I have German cruisers. Learn to play German, Japanese, and American heavy cruisers are all available on the YouTube channel. I tell you what I'll do. I don't think I want to do Des Moines. You're saying any heavy cruiser. I played Miyoko at the start of the night in ranked, which is so good. Let's pick something maybe a little more traditional. Let's take Indianapolis into a ranked game. This is by Soviet Sovs, Tovarish. Yes, of course. There we go. Indianapolis, of course, 10-kilometer radar. Finally got her bow armor buff. So now she can more effectively bow tank battleships in her matchmaking bracket. Or, excuse me, battleships of her tier, let's say. I don't want to say matchmaking bracket. That's a lie. Hyuga, Florida. Okay, so Florida is 14-inch guns. Isn't Hyuga 14-inch guns? Isn't Hyuga still like a Fuso? Or no, Hyuga's an Issei. Aren't they still 14-inch guns? Okay, we're going to keep the AP in the barrel for when the Chumpan or the Weimar show up and screw up. This is Trap. Trap in ranked. Ugh. Alright, this should be entertaining. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Now, the Haida is a pretty good cap contester all his own. Here's what I'm going to do. Oh my god, dude, shut up. Okay, so ordinarily with the Des Moines, you would like go bow in and find an island and be stationary and do things. Indianapolis, in my opinion, is not great a boat for that. And in fact, I don't even particularly like playing my Des Moines that way, but I will on occasion. I don't want to do it here, largely because I think it's just not an optimal way to avoid taking catastrophic damage. Even with only 6 people possibly to shoot at me, I feel like there's better uses of my health pool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play behind the Haida, and we're going to back him up. Now, my detection is going to make this a bit challenging, but my 10-kilometer radar can be an asset to that Haida while he works cap circles. He is stealthier than the Torigo. We should, fingers crossed, have no problem out-capping these guys. They don't have a radar, and the Torigo will not be able to detect that Haida at close range the way the Haida can for the Torigo. So we'll see. I'm sort of hoping that he'll pick up... okay, there's the Hyuga. I'm sort of hoping he'll pick up one of the cruisers, and I can get one good salvo of AP in. What is a Teng She? Bruno with the biddies. Thank you so much. There we go. Okay, I love this. Let's go. Now, I'm sort of wishing I had the HE in the barrel right there, but the AP will still be impactful if I can get the shells to land, and I should. Yep, 3 overpins is still not bad. And because the Haida the Torigo's now in smoke, I am unspotted. So here's what we're going to do, guys. The Torigo is still in that cap. Is he leaving the cap? I can't tell. We're going to be a little aggressive. We're going to push up and try to radar the Torigo. He's still in the cap. Here we go. Hold on, Haida. I'm coming. There he is. Now, this might actually be a problem. Yep, the Teng She was looking for me. So, this could be death. It's going to be bad either way. Yeah.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
What is this thing? Is that a Nelson? What the hell is that? What is a Teng She, and why have I literally never heard of one? Synop? A Chinese Synop. Oh, great. That makes total sense. The good news is from here, I can shell him for free. And we're going to do exactly that until the Chumpan and the Weimar come rolling around the bottom end of this island. Which means I got to turn north and get the hell out of here, because they're going to be appearing over here shortly. When that happens, I will not live long. The Tingshi is getting massacred. Okay, here we go. Hold that turn, my dude. Let's go. Let's see how good you are. I will be dead shortly, but I'm going to ruin these guys before I do.
Much better.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Come get some.
I bet it'll help, boys. Nope. These guys are just going to push me mercilessly and kill me, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. Because I got smashed by a battleship earlier. Yeah, I'm going to die here in seconds. There we go. Fun game. So, ladies and gentlemen, truth be let that be a lesson to you. Don't get smashed by a battleship. Like, I don't know what else to tell you there. When your team is that that unresponsive to these things, I don't really know what else you can do. We'll try again. I think they're still going to win this. They killed the Torigo, and those two cruisers on the bottom of the map are fairly useless. Its armor isn't as good as... So it's a Chinese sign-up with less armor? Ah, Nick, don't worry about it. You say bad time. It's boats, man. There's never a good time. I got Ginger to laugh. All right, this will be a little better game. Only one battleship to shoot at me. And the two Udachis really aren't that scary, although they are better than they used to be. Udachis actually... You know what? That might be an interesting boat. Udachis had so many buffs, she legit might not be garbage anymore. But she was garbage for a long time. All right, we're going to move up and play behind this island at B. I've got a Healy cruiser that we need to murder and a Helena. No, neither of these things make me very happy.
It would have something to do with women, whips, and oil.
But let's go make my radar a nuisance and make it useful at B. Okay. Merton, you're right. Last week was really solid. Last week was mostly bots, though. I think I only played 4 random games at last stream. Most of last week was me versus bots.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Capitan, thank you for the follow. I did have fun, Xander. It was fun. Gonna slow down and let the Bolognese take the lead here. Wow, the Mahan got absolutely dunked. What the hell did they... Dear God. Lowenhart is so dumb. It is such a dumb boat. I don't think I can hit those shells, but we're going to try anyway. Oh, hey, what up?
Coochie coochie. Time for some fisting.
All right. Arc rail, start moving. Yeah, the Udachi's going to push through A thinking he can flank us, I'm sure. Both my destroyers are going to go to B and likely die there because they don't understand, especially the Mahan, doesn't understand how to live. But we'll see what happens. If I can catch this Udachi out here, we're going to be in better shape. But let's go see what we can find. Yep, there he is. Okay. You guys are getting smashed because you're bad at the game. There's a light cruiser right there. What are you doing? Oh, for God's sake. What is this sign-up doing here? Yeah. We're going to lose this game largely because my destroyers are not good at it. Alright, we're going to loot back and try to murder the Udachi while we can. Oh, crap. The Synop's about to take a whole face full of torpedoes, which is good. I need that in my life. Now I need to not die.
Well, lucky shot.
Much better.
I'm probably going to die here as well. Because this, my idiot destroyer, I got a Scharnhorst running up north who doesn't have any idea what he's doing. My Ark Royal doesn't understand how to drive his ship. Okay, we at least got the Udachi. Now I have... Ooh, hello. Really, Helena? Are you sure about that? We have no spotters. This is over. God. These destroyers are the worst. I have exactly one battleship, and he went out and got his face melted off. I'm not getting any fighter cover whatsoever. It's like my Ark Royal... Oh, no, wait. Ark Royal is tier 6. There is no such thing as fighter cover. Just end it, my dude. This entire match is a waste of a game. Yeah, this entire match is a waste of a game. Like, Absolutely unbelievable how bad this team was. I can only be in so many places. Yeah, we're not doing that again. Oh my god. Tier 6 CVs? Okay, for some reason I thought Tier 6 carriers didn't have fighters. What am I thinking of then? Tier 4 carriers don't have fighters. That's what it is. Would have been nice if your Arc Royal knew where his fighter button was. For example, like providing fighter cover for his destroyers at any point. Nope, never happened. Like, come on. Ugh. Anything but that, please. What have I got in the queue here? Maya, we did Molotov. Send those points back. Bliss. Bliss is a terrible destroyer for ranked. Oh, I'm just gonna Sever Cruisers. Ugh. This is a terrible boat for ranked. She's spotted from orbit. The camo's sexy as hell, though. She's spotted from orbit, though. Well, I mean, Hetman, let's be honest. We have to, some things have to balance out after last week, right? The games last week were so good, it was inevitable that the games this week would be trash, right? Twas inevitable, was it not? Yeah, this... Alright. I don't know about this, man. I'm going to play behind the Haida in the hopes that it matters. I largely suspect that it will not matter. It happens, Chaser. No worries. I have no idea what a River Gamba is. I think, is it Commonwealth or is it Premium? I gotta look. Somebody requested Jupiter earlier, I thought. Chaser requested Jupiter. I'm gonna play Jupiter next. Jupiter should legit be an amazing destroyer for this format. Like, Jupiter and Haida are... Jupiter has a different set of strengths, but my god, she ought to be good. Okay. I need to play about a kilometer behind this Haida. He and I are going to wolf pack it for a bit. Commonwealth Premium that will be the halfway prize for the dockyard. Okay. No, Xandid, Chaser never tries to stream sniping. What's up, Curly? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. It's going to be a good weekend. Whole bunch of Star Wars Unlimited. It's pre-release weekend for the new set of Star Wars Unlimited. I'm excited for that. Going to be good times. Ah, there you go. Test ship name. Okay. Between the two of us, the Haida and I ought to easily overpower any destroyer that we find up here, and there is one here. And it's the opposing Haida.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Oh crap, there's an island there. That's alright. And some smoke. Oh, hey, what up? I'm actually kind of playing behind the Haida smoke here, which is helping me out a little bit.
no gas, and no chicks.
Who's spotting for this guy?
Much better.
If I smoke up here, which we're gonna do, because I cannot sit here and get shot by two fucking Scharnhorsts. Okay, good. We've got some spotters, the Heinrich and everybody else. Okay, one Scharnhorst going out. Let's pick on this other one. Two-ship lead begins to feel okay. There we go. This other Scharnhorst is dead. He cannot escape now. The best he can hope to do is trade with the Heinrich in front of him. If the Haida and I do our jobs correctly, he won't be able to.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
His damage control will wear out in a minute, and then we'll light him on fire again. Then he's dead. Oh, they have a Belfast? Bloody hell. Why can we not light this clown on fire? Why is he suddenly immune to fire? All right. We have a 3-ship lead, but no board control. So it's time to go work on some things. I think our Heinrich is going to bite it. Oh, did he dodge the torps? He did, but he's going to burn out. No, he didn't completely dodge the torps, and he's still going to burn out. This Ferruccio is, like, trying to cut me off. I really wish he wouldn't. Chaser's in mid. We're going to have a hard time rooting him out. That's going to be a challenge. He's good in that boat. Let's pick up this cap. It would seem that our Poltava is choosing death, although if he can take the Belfast with him, that would be an amazing trade.
Got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like.
Nope, couldn't do it.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Oh, come on! Torpedo fucking Hydro Destroyer. Wow. Oh, crap. Well, I'm dead. Because he's not supposed to be here, and yet here we are.
Feel that one in the morning.
Suck it. Not gonna happen, Chaser. I see you trying to come through that gap. I have more gunpowder than you. Let's see how good you are. And you have no help.
And it got such good gas mileage.
All right. Now this is starting to feel like a possibly winnable game. I still can't go near the Belfast. He's going to sit back in there and try to be a dirtbag. And honestly, it's the right play for him. They need to try to murder the Lugdunum. And I need to get up here and try to spot this Belfast through his friggin' smoke. So I'm going to have to take a crazy risk to see if I can pull this off. The Teng She, blessedly, is playing smart. The Belfast cannot take a brawl. He has no torps. Yep, agreed, Chaser. The Belfast is in there. His secondaries are going off. There he is. Now I can move south and pick up C while harassing the Lugdunum. Teng She needs to hard starboard it. Looks like he's doing it. Okay, perfect. I think we can recover this now. What a mess. God. Mid-tier bronze, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Italian torpedoes strike again. I love everything that just happened.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Teng She's going to finish the cap. I'm going to pick this thing up. We got this. I think we can pull this off now. The Lugdunum is very low and grossly out of position. Yeah, this Lugdunum is just sailing in circles for you guys, Chaser. I don't really know what he's done exactly. Okay, I think the Ferruccio got smacked again there. He had to smoke up to avoid getting wrecked. Actually, I'm going to keep the guns over the starboard side. Here we go. There you go. I'll spot him for you boys. Let's go. Hit him. He's out of my range. Hit him. There you go. Woo! Bliss would not... No, this is Imperial. No worries, Chaser. It happens. When I saw you, I caught a glimpse. I forget. I don't know who caught a glimpse of you. Somebody caught a glimpse of you making that move. I was having to get away from the Belfast anyway. It's like, I can't sit out here against this guy. So it was like, okay, I'm turning around and going back. And then I saw you trying to slip through the gap, and I was like... What's up, DE? I needed that Robert... I needed the T2 meme, right? You know, from the end of the movie? The Teng She caught a glimpse? Yeah. Somebody caught a glimpse of you, because the Teng She was pushing mid. That guy absolutely gets an upvote for kicking ass and taking names. And that's one of the best Ferruccio games I've ever seen. Our Haida ended up above me. I'm still irritated. Like, he gave up so much health early. He didn't need to. He shouldn't have. Bliss is a very, very challenging ship to play in this format. And it's everything to do with her detection. All the things that you want to do with a destroyer, Bliss struggles with. One of the things that makes a good destroyer in closed formats like this, 6v6, right, is a more all-purpose ship that doesn't rely on her teammates. What do I mean? A ship like Bliss wants to be playing at longer ranges and firing her guns. But when she does that, she can't really be a cap contester. And with a 6-8 max concealment, she's already a bad cap contester, isn't she? Are there even... Can you even get arms race at this tier? Are they all domination games? They don't tell you. I think they're all domination games. Was his Hydra? I think it must have been down, Chaser. When he died, I was like, oh, he torpedoed the Hydra Destroyer. I was actually really torqued. But you want a destroyer that has a little all-around. It has good detection, decent gunpowder, decent torpedoes. I haven't seen the arms race. Okay, thanks, Wix. I appreciate it. So, like, that's the kind of thing you want to look for. Bliss is kind of overly specialized with bad detection, which, in my opinion, really hurts her here. It's not a ship that I would ordinarily pick for ranked. I think you're missing out. Now, quite the contrary, we have Jupiter 42, who, like Haida, is, in my opinion, should be a very, very good destroyer for this format. She is fairly stealthy. The AP-only shells do restrict somewhat the things that she is really good at murdering, but she's still a pretty good cap contester. She still has the Hydro. It's a very, very long duration Hydro, just like Haida's. You won't get submarines, which is unfortunate. Jupiter loves murdering submarines. Oh God, is she good at it. But she can sort of play this like a Cossack. Cossack is amazing in tier 8 ranked because of just all around, she's just a good ship. And I really do feel like Jupiter, one tier down, AP only shells, she's got a little Cossack in her, right? Like, she's got a little Cossack blood in her veins, and I feel like she can really do it. What is this spawn point? Wargaming. Are we serious right now? What is this? Oh, we just casually spawned with this giant island in front. What in the fuck are we doing, guys? Bloody hell. Wix, that's awesome. I love Jupiter. This ship has incredibly good potential in this tier. I'm going to run south and spot. I am not going to contest C because the southern team is more likely to push that direction. I'm going to just go down and do some spotting. Scott, I'm kind of glad it did, though. I'm kind of glad it did. I as much as I love Jupiter, if she had HE, she'd kind of be she'd be a little busted, wouldn't she? Like, it'd be a little gross. I like the AP only. It gives her a neat flavor. I'm going to hold the speed boost in case I need to evac this side of the board quickly. But I'm going to go down here and spot for these guys. And see if we can get in some early hits. Shira and Gaja. The Gaja, he has enough gunpowder to be a threat. I don't like this play for the Valkyrie. It's too early for this. He should have gone to A first. But if he skirts the extreme northern edge of the cap, he might be able to get away with it. We'll see. He's the most detectable destroyer on the board. I don't like him being in the middle of the map this early. There's the Dallas. That's somebody worth killing. Okay, I'm RPF'd, which tells me it's the Shira. Yep, the Gaja's in mid. I'll need to kill this guy. So the Shira's down here with me somewhere. I do actually outspot the Shira a little bit, which is interesting. Noteworthy, I should say. Speaking of,
My gun's bigger than yours. Time to put on the beer goggles.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Another day, another disembowelment.
time to go be somewhere else now. Leipzig is in trouble. Really want to kill the Shira. There we go. Now we're out of here.
Hail to the king, baby.
God, Jupiter is so good at these things. All right. Smoke's expiring. This is the last salvo I'm going to get. Time to go. Ah, you weren't supposed to... Dang it, that smoke was supposed to hold. All right, well. Screw it, let's get out of here. Okay, let's go be somewhere else. Although if you guys could kill this Dallas, that'd make me super happy.
Feel that one in the morning. Time to put on the beer goggles.
Much better.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
All right, I'm going to go over here and spot this Dallas, Nelson. Do you think you might could kill him for me, please? He's a huge problem. Dear God, could I get battleships that would shoot at the right things?
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
I've got the weed whacker.
Can't believe you guys are letting the Sharn horse live. It's legit mind-blowing to me. Could you just murder this light cruiser, please? Like, the stupid Nelson isn't even looking at him. Oh my God. What is this team doing?
Magic 8 Ball says, you died.
Alright, Valkylen, their gauge is low. Valkylen is low. We have the last surviving battleship. And against a Dallas, we ought to be able to kill this guy. Thank you. Load some AP and punch him in the nuts. There we go. Maltese with the raid. Goodness gracious. You've had a busy day. 260. Love it. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope you had a good stream, my friend. Ranked as being a real pissa. All right. Here's the good news. The Dallas is going out.
Can't leave my ride behind.
We are going to jet down to sea and go Gajamada hunting. Should be good times. Oh, look who I found. Thank you, Maltese. Appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. All right. 25 seconds to Hydro. We're just going to sail right up on this Gaja and ruin his life. There we go. Nelson does what Nelson should be doing, which is punching cruisers in the nuts. I think I can beat this Gaja in a gunfight. Let's find out.
Welcome.
Perez, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Nelson's like, oh, I've got the HE loaded. Excellent. I know just what to do. Jupiter's so good, man. This is such a good boat. So, I think what I like about Jupiter, well, we talked about at the start of the game. She reminds me of Haida, right? She's got some of the same qualities, the low detection, all of the things that come with that little British hull. The AP only, you could look at it as a net negative. I don't. I think the AP gives her a different set of tools. It makes her less of a generalist. She's a little more specialized at crushing destroyers and possibly light cruisers given the chance, right? You're not going to find a lot of radar in this tier. You're going to find Belfast and Atlanta, but like in general, you won't find a lot of radar. So the AP only is actually kind of a net positive. The quick smoke, but the biggest thing, not anymore, not as of yesterday. The new bronze is 6.7. So the key for me though is that speed boost, right? To me, you give up for years I've kind of kvetched about the British destroyers, right? Because they're slow. It's one of their big drawbacks is they're just not fast. They don't reposition well. But Jupiter and Cossack, among some of the other premiums around the line, right? They get speed boost, and that makes a massive difference in how well these boats play and how comfortable they feel. And I don't think you realize it until you get into one and are able to be all over the place, and suddenly it's like, oh yeah, this is really cool. So yeah, take one of these. Nelson finally woke up and did some things. That was cool. Good game. Good game. Okay. So let's see. What else have we got in the queue? You guys still have Maya in the queue, which I'm happy to do. Felix. Okay. Raiders, welcome in. Guys, if you've been hanging with Maltese all day, you've been hanging out with Vise. Thank you very much. You've been hanging out with what you probably know this, but I'm going to say anyway. One of the better Warships players out there on Twitch. Very, very, very skilled, very solid. Good analysis of ships, all those kinds of things. I've had the opportunity to meet him a couple of times. Really super chill dude. I've enjoyed talking to him. I got to meet him in Prague about 2.5 years ago, a little more than 2 years ago now. We both worked King of the Sea 14 together back in the day. And then just last fall in Belgrade, he was there at the Community Contributor Summit in the back end of 2024 as well. So good dude. And welcome into everybody. Hope you've been enjoying his stream. Welcome to my stream. Captain Vegetable. Great name. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. So if... Bizarrely, I'll say bizarrely, that sounds like super conceited. If you have not been here before, let's just say my name's SeaRaptor. I have been a boats contributor myself for a little more than, oh God, what year is it? 7 years in July will be my anniversary as a community contributor. I started off doing a bunch of work on the official wiki way back in 2016, and eventually that spiraled into doing this. I've been doing tournament coverage, King of the Sea, the Old Warship Supremacy League. I haven't been able to do much streamer team league lately, which is unfortunate because that is a ton of fun. That's a great event. But yeah, I started off and then now I just stream boats and make goofy YouTube videos to try to help folks suck less at the game, and it's kind of my thing. I am a full-time engineer. This is not what I do for a living. I stream 1 or 2 nights a week. Boats down to 1 night now. So yeah, good stuff. But yeah, welcome in if you are joining from the raid. Glad you're here. Let's see. Yes, Tarigo. Luca Tarigo. Let's see. We got Maya. Ooh, okay. You want me to play Tarigo? I'll play Tarigo in ranked. I literally just dropped how to play Luca Tarigo this morning on the YouTube channel. We're working through, for those of you guys that are familiar with my Learn to Play series of videos, we are working through the Italian destroyer line. I started it last fall, and then life jumped up, got busy, and I didn't restart it again until I think last week. So we've done Maestrale, Aviere, and Luca Tarigo dropped this morning, and I've got the game recorded for Vittorio Cuniberti. I'm going to get that video hopefully done over the weekend and posted next week. That's going to get us caught up to tier 8. At that point, I have to figure out how to play the 9 and the 10 because they are so bizarre. They're so different. In fact, if I'm really on the ball, we will go give that a shot. Wix, what's amazing is when I started this video series, they hadn't announced the buffs. About 4 or 5 weeks later, they announced the buffs, and then by the time I'm actually making the videos again, the buffs are already in. They're fairly minor, but I really, really like them. And the big thing for me, this is a good example. Okay, let's talk about Luca Tarigo, right? Forget the video that I posted today. Let's just talk about Luca Tarigo in a closed format like this, right? A typical ranked game lasts, what? Maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 12 for a really long game. You don't see many 6v6 games go a long time. And one of the things that really hurt the Italian destroyers in this format was the fact that the cooldowns on their abilities were crazy long. And so it made it very difficult to get good value out of them, because if you used it once, like the speed boost had such a long cooldown, like if you used it, you might not get to use it again in a game, or or only once, like at the very end. Whereas right here, I'll pop it early, right? I get crazy speed here going to sea. Their Torigo could match me. We'll see what he does. But then, I mean, I'm gonna go up here and touch the next best thing to 50 knots for a little bit, and then that thing's gonna come back in a little over a minute and a half. That's amazing. So the buff to the consumables, I think, really helps these ships out. It's not gonna help their damage totals, because I won't say it's not. It's not likely to help their damage totals. But damage is not what these ships are good at. These ships are about area control and murdering other light units. Now, I don't like that both my radars are going to the slot and I'm being left out here to dry, but we'll see how this goes. Yeah, they buffed the mid-tier Italian destroyers. All got a buff back in like January, I think.
Good gas mileage.
January. I'll go pull it up in a minute. It was in the devlog, and the patch notes. If I'm going to play this ship in ranked, I probably need to build a little different too. The depth charges aren't going to do me much good. And RPF would actually be really beneficial. Yeah, no one to spot for me when I smoke is very sad. Okay, so their Torigo's down south, which means I might run into the Mahan up here. I actually outspot the Mahan a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. We're going to speculatively chuck these out. Oh, they have a Belfast. That's a big problem. The good news is their Torigo is getting absolutely just gutted here. That Atlanta in mid is going to be a problem.
Come get some. I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Okay, their Torigo bought it. I need to not be that guy. Keep hitting him, boys. I'll go spot him. Just keep hitting him. We don't have any idea where their Mahan is, but for the moment, we're the only ones sitting on a cap. Their Atlanta is just, like, all about dying.
Let's see what they look like.
The Mahan is out here in mid somewhere, because they're resetting the bejesus out of Atlanta and they're still capping B somehow. Okay. Let's go find him.
Leave my ride behind.
What's my range on two torpedoes? 10? Okay. There he is. Your radar is ready. Hey, Atlanta, how about a little help here, buddy? And you see there? As soon as the Mahan can't spot me anymore, the Strasbourg has nothing. He's guessing now. He has no idea where to look. Oh, that's Chaser. I just realized that was Chaser. Well, that's a huge problem, because he's going to push me now, and I got to get the hell away.
Got such good gas mileage.
Okay. I'm going to smoke to try to cover this Atlanta's retreat. I'm going to give him an opportunity here to get out of here without getting spotted. Our Zed apparently bought it. Slow-ass Italian torps.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Oh, hey, Mahan. How you doing? You're in trouble because you're down here in this slot with nowhere to hide. Between me and this Atlanta, you are a dead man. Yep. That was not clever of you, sir. All right, we're going to flip. All right, Chaser's team. Chaser's about to be the last guy on his team. He's going to have the opportunity to murder the Atlanta here. He's like, nope, I'm getting the hell out of here now. Look at him. I don't blame him either. He's like, nope, 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 we are leaving. Well, he's probably going to be able to save his star. Atlanta's going to snuggle up to this island again. I'm going to get out here and do some spotting. If I remember correctly, Strasbourg's guns are all forward. So I'm not super concerned about getting spotted here. Yeah, his guns are looking the wrong way. We're just going to have some fun with him now. Your secondaries can beat me up a little. I got health to burn.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
I think he's going to try to kill me. He's not going to make it. The Atlanta total gets an upvote that game. I feel like he could have positioned himself. Like, it wasn't a bad position at mid. It was high risk, but it definitely worked out for him, so kudos. Everybody else in that slot just crushed it. So, well done. I don't know, Chaser. So this is the thing that bizarrely... Like, when you see battleships confine themselves to the slot on this map, I never understand it. For someone who doesn't want to spend money, but look at Flint over Atlanta, would you recommend spending coal on that, or should you go for something else? Let's go look at Tier 7 coal ships for a minute. Let's go look at Tier 7 coal ships for a minute. Because I'm not going to pretend that I know what they all are off the top of my head. Let's see. What can you get at Tier 7 for coal? What are your options? Why did that... There we go. So you have 4 options in here. You have Flint, Duke of Yuck, Scharnhorst, Bliss, Lazo, and Stored 43. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. In a minute, I'll go play Stored, because I don't think I've ever actually played maybe one game in that boat. I don't pretend I know it all that well. I would not... If you're looking at Flint over Atlanta, I think that's actually not bad. Flint is a good boat. She's a little different from Atlanta. She's a little less of a team player and more of a me kind of guy. Kind of a damage farmer, right? But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you will have less utility in these kinds of... in these closed format games, you will have less utility than Atlanta will. That can be a detriment. But sometimes Matchmaker will gift you with competent teammates or teammates that provide some of that utility for you, and you can make up for it. Bliss is kind of... These days, in my opinion, Bliskovica is like Destroyer on hard mode. I would not recommend this boat. She's fun in randoms or in a div, but she's one of the most challenging Tier 7 Destroyers to play now. I don't think I would recommend that ship. If you're looking like your first coal investment, I wouldn't start there. Lazo is very, very similar to Scores in the tech tree. You're basically getting the same thing. Lazo is simply designed to be played at longer range. I have a Lazo game that I think went up on the channel recently. Give me a minute. I feel like... Did I clip it? I remember playing this game. I don't think I clipped it. No, the only Lazo game I have on here is almost 5 years old. Lazo is incredibly fragile, but... This is also not a place that I think I would spend coal. Like, if you got one, yay, but meh. We'll have a look at Stored. I don't want to give you opinion on Stored because I don't know. Which leaves the 2 battleships. Scharnhorst 43 is a brawler. You're not going to go wrong here, I don't think. The guns are not, the main battery is not amazing in terms of accuracy or penetration because they're only 12-inch shells, but you can get good work out of this ship. And again, if you're looking for a ship to play in ranked formats, these little closed formats, 6v6, tier 7, this is actually pretty good. You're going to spend a lot of time at close brawly range, and Scharnhorst has some things to compliment about her. Now, I called it Duke of York a minute ago, and that's a little unfair. Duke of York is not a bad ship. Most of her problems stem from the fact that at her core, she's still a King George V, which is not that great a ship the way it's implemented in World of Warships. It's not bad, but it's not great. Jack on YouTube saying KG5 is basically worse than Duke of York is worse than KG5. I disagree to a point. The Hydro is incredibly useful. Let me go show you these two ships in port so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, KG5, tech tree, easy, simple, right? Ooh, God, I haven't played this ship in so long. So, again, you know the main battery, right? I've got 10 of these 14-inch guns with the crazy, crazy British HE and the mediocre British AP, which is about the long fuse timers they get, which makes it a little more difficult, or is the short fusers. They screwed with the fuse timers, and it makes the AP challenging to use when it shouldn't be, okay? Consumables is just heal and spotter plane. That's it. And she's got a decent health pool. Yeah, 64,000 is reasonable. What does Duke of York get different? She gives it the spotter plane. She gets Hydro. In ranked formats, in closed formats, this is a really, really nice benefit. Especially when you take Survivability Expert and pick up an extra charge of it. I haven't done that here, but this is really, really good. The Hydro is really underrated. It's only 4 kilometers, but like if it's down to you and a destroyer late in the game and you want to go cap something, hey, you have the ability to do that. You get snuggled up next to an island, you need to see what's on the other side of it. Hey, you've got your Hydro. These kinds of things. In my opinion, in closed formats, again, I'm talking about ranked, not necessarily randoms, ranked, Duke of York is a better pick because you're getting better utility out of the Hydro than you ever will out of that spotter plane. You will almost never get good value out of a spotter plane in a 6v6 game on a brawly, ranked battles basically almost always devolve to brawls, right? In that, you don't need a spotter plane in that match. It's just not useful to you, especially as a battleship. Some of the maps you're playing on, your range bubble covers the whole map when you spawn in almost. It's pointless. However, this Hydro, really, really useful. So don't discount Duke of York, okay? It's the same guns. The reload here is worse. That's the difference here. So KG5's reload is 25 seconds. That's what she gets. She gets the 14-inch guns, but she gets them quickly. So it's got a little bit of a battlecruiser feel to it. Duke of York is still penalized with almost a 30-second reload for the exact same main battery. That feels awful. This reload on these guns is bad. I will still say, if you're going to take one of these two ships into ranked, take Duke of York. It's legit better. Like, it's just straight up better. Okay, now, what were we going to look at? I was going to look at Stored. I don't really know much about Stored. I discovered this ship in my port the other day and was like, oh yeah, I forgot this thing existed. I hadn't even played a game in it. Let's play a game in it. What does it do? I have a super heal. I have Pan-Asian smoke. Damage control. I have my garbagey depth charges. I have light hitting fast, but long range torpedoes, and I have my guns. 6'8". Oh. 6'8". Who do I rate Nelson in ranked? So, Shark, in my opinion, any 16-inch armed battleship in tier 6-7 ranked is amazing. Nagato, Nelson, Colorado. What else am I missing? Those are the big 3, but there's more. West Virginia. Heinrich doesn't have 16s. Doesn't Collingwood? Collingwood has 16.5s. Collingwood is really good. Hilarious to say, but Collingwood. Yeah, so like anything. Sinop and Tangshe apparently both have 16s. So like anything with 16-inch guns is amazing when you're looking at tier 6 and 7. Ashitaka, good call. So anything with 16-inch guns. So Nelson, solid pick. She's hard to kill in terms of Cruisers can't burn her down very easily. She's very soft. You can't let a battleship flank her. So if you're going to play a Nelson or Collingwood, you gotta know how to position the ship. You don't want to just take her out and be like, oh, I got this. It's not, probably not. It's not that simple, right? But anything with 16-inch guns punishes cruisers in Tier 7 matchmaking. So absolutely, if you're going to reach for a battleship in ranked, in bronze right now, go grab something with 16-inch guns. And you've got 3 in the tech tree. 3? Is it just, it's Colorado, Nagato. You've got 3. Yeah, 3, Colorado, Nagato, and Sinop. So you've got 3 in the tech tree. You don't even have to spend out, you don't need to shell out money for. Any one of those is good. People are going to laugh at me. LOL, Colorado. She'll be fine. LOL, Nagato. She'll be fine. Relax. Let's come back to Stored. I'm going to give this boat a go. I don't think very highly of it just looking at the stats. Let's go see if I'm wrong. This looks to me like a weaker Bliss. This looks like it wants to play like a Bliskovica, but is weaker than Bliskovica. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's go find out. Weavy would be a great pick in this season of ranked. Yeah, Weavy in Colorado would be excellent. Okay. The heel, I think, maybe gives her something that I'm discounting. But let's see how she does. This would not probably... So, going back to your question about coal ships, I'll take Flint out next to kind of showcase her a little bit. But I really do feel like you don't want to invest coal in Tier 7 destroyers unless you are very comfortable with Tier 7 destroyers. I'll just put it that way. Jack, exactly. People look at a Colorado and go, LOL, until they get slapped by one. And they're like, ow, ow, ow. Yes, precisely. This is my first game in Stored. This is probably a mistake, but I'm doing it anyway. Whoa, this boat is slow to accelerate. Okay, we're 100% getting rid of the depth charge thing. Here's why I can't figure this ship out. I don't have a giant health pool. Am I fast? I didn't look at the speed. Am I at least fast? Let's take the hands off and see where she settles for speed. Curly, we played Molotov earlier on stream. She's hilariously fun. If you can get a Molotov... We were talking about this because she's available for the event pass, right? Honestly, if you don't know a Molotov, go get one. She's just silly fun. It's... What was it chat said? She's Tier 9 guns on a Tier 6 hull that has Tier 4 survivability. And it's hilarious every time. Now California Hood. Okay. Fiji. Okay. The Jupiter and the Shinonome are going to be a problem because they outspot us and they're both really good destroyers. So 39 knots is top speed here in a Stored. The big thing for this ship seems to be the heel. You got to live long enough to get value out of the heel. Don't get Devstruck. That's how I read this ship. Don't get Devstruck. All right, I'm going to angle south to back this gate up because he seems determined to go to mid. I think this is a mistake, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and help him out. Since we are the spotted from orbit bros, let's go see if I can help. I really, really hope he doesn't camp and smoke on the in the cap circle because that's just going to get him really, really, really dead. Now, if Fixer is smart, that's the Jupiter in B. Wow, those guys are close. They've moved up. They are not sitting on the bottom of the cap wherever they... Oh, hi. How you doing? Jupiter's smoke is going to end soon. And he's backed up into the park that's going to end quickly. That's right, I get quick reload on these guns. Should take advantage of this. Oh, look, our Helena died because he was stupid. I don't want to be here. I really don't want to be here. My team's just like, let's throw ships away. Seems okay. Morons. You've heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates? Yes, morons. You've heard of my teammates? LOL. Yes, morons. I'm liking this boat better than I thought I would. I'm going to give it that. My team is still made of the dumbs, and I can't carry anything in this ship. So that feels pretty awful. I'm not going to lie. But, whatever, I suppose. Yeah, good job, you dummies. Just keep throwing your ships away. That seems like a smart play. Bloody hell, these morons. The rate of fire is better. I like that. The shells are rinky-dink tiny, which feels awful. I took Fearless Brawl on this thing? That's funny. I didn't know I'd done that. Well, let's have some fun.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Although actually, it won't be that bad because the California can spot for me. I was trying to heal and instead I smoked. That's all right. I'll take it. One of the destroyers has come here to challenge me. I find this amusing. Let's go see who it is. Because he's going to be coming right around this corner here in a moment. Uh-oh, Chaser. Uh-oh, Chaser. Uh-oh, Chaser. You ate a whole bunch of them, my dude. Oh, hey, what up?
All right.
Oh, come on. Are they both here? You're kidding me. Come on. God bless. What a Garbo team. Oh, no, the entire team thought they were invincible. They were just like, oh, let's just sail forward until dead. I'm like, guys, that's not how any of that works. Yeah, like, I think I actually like Stored. That's a better boat than I gave it credit for. I don't think she's amazing. She's never going to be the first thing I reach for, but she's not bad. She's not bad, kids. She's not bad. All right, let's go take a look at Flint, and then we'll get back to some of these requests. Yeah, I'm stuck in an hour. We're doing fine. Doing fine on time. I need cruisers. This way. Here we go. So, the big difference between Flint and Atlanta, of course, is you give up the radar, but instead you get smoke. So, I can still choose between unlimited defensive fire or hydro. As a Flint, you're gonna pretty much always choose hydro. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't. If you're gonna sit in smoke, you want fucking hydro. Like, that's not hard to figure out. Yeah, Xander, we got some time, though. Why do I have torpedo tubes mod? Oh, probably for the torpedo speed, I'm guessing. Yes. Okay, these are like, yeah, because Flint also you get the long range torps. So these are like Sims torps or Mahan torps. These are Mahan torps or Benson torps. They're very slow. They're like Benson torps, I think. They're very, very slow. So I took this one for the torpedo speed. Yeah, then we did hydro. Yeah. So then, okay, over here. Yep, fine. We want heavy HE in this on this boat. Yes. All of these things. And then let's take the extra bit of health. Let's take the extra bit of AA because it never hurts. And let's take the extra flood chance. There we go. That feels pretty good. All right, let's go try Flint. Now, do I want to play Flint in a ranked game? Let's try it. Let's play Flint in a ranked game. Let's try Flint in a ranked game. This might be a mistake. We're going to try it anyhow. Ferruccio, Belfast. Okay. So, if I back the Udachi and the Huron up, I have the opportunity to be very impactful. But I'm going to have to put the ship kind of at risk here. I think the play that I want to make is I want to be set up. I want to set up somewhere around in here with my smoke.
All aboard the Midtown
Something like
Express
that.
to
Like
hell.
able to throw shells kind of into B or into A.
Brakes. Fasten your
Depending on how the spotting goes.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Oh, and she's not quick. She's not quick. I mean, Brownstone, let's be honest, it can go that way in randoms too, right? The entire game, matchmaking is never going to be based on win percentage. Not that win percentage actually means anything, right? There's a whole lot of people out there with great win percentages, and the reason they have high win percentages is because they almost never play outside of a div. I've been playing this game almost a decade now. It'll be 10 years in July. I've probably played 90% of my games solo, maybe like 85. It's a lot. Most of my games are solo games. And I think my win rate's never gone above 62%, right? Because there's only so much you can do, right? I know about Flint. Well, so Night Owl, I don't think they should necessarily be banned, but I'll say that you shouldn't put too much stock in it. Let's put it that way. There was a time...
You crazy.
Execrable with the gifted subs. Goodness gracious. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Win percent is incredibly misleading. There was a time in my career of playing boats that I absolutely used those mods, right? And you know, prejudged people based on them and stuff like that. But once I realized what a joke it kind of was, I sort of gave it up. So I don't screw with it anymore. I'm just like, it doesn't matter. The other thing is that it trains your brain the wrong way. You should always treat every, ooh, that's a problem. Every player, oh, hey, what's up? Every ship, every player you run into, you should treat as a potential threat.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Oh, shiest. Come on, swing your bow back the other way. Okay, we're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. We got this. Yes! That's what we wanted. Now I can sit here and farm this Weavy for a little bit. Not too terribly long, but a little bit. I gotta get the lead correct. There we go. And so now, this right here is the hilarious, terrifying power of a Flint. It's psychological. It's the fact that I can sit here and be an absolute dirtbag to some of these battleships, and they can't do anything about it. They will never spot me. It's just a giant lull. Okay, the Akatsuki's on the extreme edge of the map. If I'm allowed to get into a position where I can just hilariously farm one of these battleships, they just get super, super salty. And I'll be honest, I get it. I understand why they get salty. Their entire team is so far up these cap circles, like, this is nuts. Okay. My money says the Akatsuki's going to try to come back and cap. And I intend to not give him that opportunity.
If I promised to kill you last, I lied.
Yeah, no, the Weavy made exactly the right move, which is get the hell away, right? He made exactly the correct move. Now, the Belfast is probably going to start targeting me if he's smart. Let's see if he's smart. Those torpedoes don't have the range to do much. Oh, look, our Yudachi died to secondary guns. What the actual is happening
You gotta
right
be
there?
kidding me.
Oh, hey, what up? Yeah, this is... You should never have allowed this to occur.
Time to put on the beer goggles. I shot, you died.
That was a mistake. That Akatsuki should have never been there.
Much better.
Coochie coochie.
Good news is the Weavy should go out shortly-ish. Yep, there he goes. Nachi will finish capping, and that just leaves us some light cruisers to clean up. I could swap to the AP here, but I'm probably not quite at the range where it's going to be impactful, and he's so low, I don't think it matters. I'm just trying to get enough damage onto him that he dies. There we go. Ferruccio's probably going to kill this KG, I'm betting. We'll see if the KG can dodge out of it, but it looks like he's going to eat at least 3 of those. Yeah, he's out. So, Ferruccio actually made a good play for him, because it allows him to... possibly save his star by picking up a quick kill there. We'll see what happens. Not always, King. Not always. But one tries.
Much better.
Come on, New Mexico. There we go.
Welcome to Jurassic.
No, my friend, you're under my hydro now. You're dead. Get wrecked. Go pound of sand, Belfast. Who was that? 6 Man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, Electric, same idea. Like, at the end of the day, the stats mods, right, don't improve your gameplay. In fact, I would argue that they screw your gameplay up because you will play differently based on what the mod tells you your perception of certain players around you should be. Forget it. I'm going to play the game the way I believe it needs to be played, right? I'm going to try and fulfill the role my ship needs to take, regardless of what everybody else around me is doing. If I do that to the best of my ability, I've played a good game. Sometimes I don't. I'm human. Sometimes I screw up. I make bad decisions, or I take risks that don't pay off. That's warships. And at the end of the day, who cares? It's just a game, right? We're having fun. I get salty. I will always get salty, guys. Because sometimes I see people making what I believe are amazingly dumb decisions. Like, earlier, we watched a Scharnhorst sail directly into the teeth of 5 enemy ships. I wonder how that engagement ends. How could that possibly end? I don't know. But if I'm out there playing my best game, right, regardless of what the team around me is doing, regardless of what my opponents are doing, what does it matter? Oh, I can play York. I love York. York is a great boat. There you go. Flint. So, Flint has a different set of strengths than Atlanta. I don't want to say it's different. That's not true. She has a different set of tools. Let's say that. Flint has a different set of tools than Atlanta, but she can still be highly effective. Because of the smoke, she's a little more dependent on her teammates. She's a really good boat in a div. A really good boat in a div. If you play a lot of solo, more challenging. Not to say that you can't make it work, obviously, but a little more challenging. Okay. What do we got here? I got Maya. I'm gonna take. Okay, we did the Flint game. I'm gonna take this as my request for Merton. He's been super patient. Then we're gonna get this York game in. So I'll get more heavy cruisers games in. Then we're gonna sneak in one quick game of Flagship ops towards the end of the stream, guys. Yes, Sea's Nut. We tried Jupiter earlier. Here, I'll show you my Jupiter game result. Jupiter, like this is such a good boat in ranked. It's okay. I'll probably end up posting it to YouTube. Don't worry about it. Such a great boat in ranked. Okay, Maya. Japanese. There we go. Right, exactly. So Jack, that's exactly, like, that kind of behavior is exactly what I'm talking about. I will ask you guys something. You do whatever you want, but I'm going to ask anyway. If you have any of those goofy stats monitor mods installed, man, delete them. Delete them. It's better for your own sanity, and I honestly believe it makes you a better player, right? It makes you a better player. When I am forced to assume that every ship on the opposing team is a Unicum player, I play better, right? Or I'll take fewer risks. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the end, I treat everybody on the opposing team as my skill level or better. As such, that means that I force myself to play better. It's that simple. So if I don't have that information to go, oh, their battleships are all 35%ers, I don't have to worry about them, they suck. I'm going to play different. I'm going to lose focus. I'm going to play worse. Or, more commonly, it's still a battle. I'll say I'm in a cruiser. I'm still a battleship, right? Periodically, even a battleship will Citadel me, even though he has a worse win rate, right? He's still a battleship. He still has battleship caliber guns. Treat him accordingly. Don't just assume the guy sucks because he's only got a 40% win rate, right? Whatever. Yeah, turn him off, guys. If you enjoy it, if you use the ship monitors and they work for you, great. I'm not telling you what to do, but I will humbly submit to you for your consideration that if you turn them off, it will make you a better player. My personal, legit, honest opinion. Having done both, I used to be one of those guys that used the stats monitor and let it affect how I played, right? I would get into a game, I'd be tilted before the countdown even started. To some extent, I think those mods legit ruin your enjoyment of the game. Forget it. Turn them off. Zone in, play your best game, have a good time, assume your opponents are all better than you, and you'll play better as a result, in my opinion, right? That's a great Chaser, that's a great point too, right? That's a great point. And occasionally, right, how many times have I been like, oh, that's what you're doing? Surprising, right? Taylor Tomlinson has this one of her great lines. She's a stand-up comedian. She has several Netflix specials. But she has one of her greatest moments is she's doing this bit, and she kind of looks at the camera and she goes, huh, that's your best. Interesting.
To Jurassic Park.
Fox, thank you for the follow. And I legit feel sometimes I'm playing boats and I'm like, huh, that's your best. Interesting. But I'd rather be surprised, right? I'd rather be surprised. Nova, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I would legit rather be surprised by a battleship randomly firing high explosive at me than assume incorrectly. Just look at his win rate and go, this guy's crap. I bet he fires HE the whole time. And turn in front of him at 10 kilometers and get one shot, right? You should just assume your opponent's competence until he demonstrates otherwise on the field of battle. Then adjust your play accordingly. But with those goofy stat monitors, you'll go into a game already. It's already, just seeing it at the start, it's already impacted how you're approaching the game. Don't approach every game the same way. I want to zone in. I want to play well, right? Whatever. I think I forgot to put the new health flag on this shit, but whatever. We back at Archipelago? Okay. I'm going to go play north this time. I'm on the left flank, and Maya tends to be a pretty good solo cruiser with that heal. So we'll go see what she can do here. Chaser, I don't know. I literally couldn't tell you. You're the only one that could tell me that, right? I won't pretend I pretend I actually know. But the bottom line is that you make a good point about, professional. It's the line about professionals are predictable, amateurs are dangerous, right? Or what's the old line about professionals built the Titanic, amateurs built the Ark, right? So there's a joke there that goes both ways. But the bottom line is that, man, just using those goofy stats monitor mods, they just, in my opinion, they impact your play negatively in so many ways. I don't endorse them. Having used them myself and turned them off years ago and never looked back and been happier for it, that's my opinion. Jack, that is a great quote. That is a great quote. I need to go make a Hell Let Loose video that says that now. Okay, now these torpedoes are short-ranged. Yes. This ship wants to be a Tago and isn't. And Xanda, thank you for doing giveaways tonight. I still need to get in the channel and do like a week-long... Fine, I'll quit trying to help you. Thanks for the non-info. Okay, fine. Loser. Okay, there's the sign-up. Okay, here we go. I've got a Skurs and an Eindracht. Now, the Skurs is going to pick me up here in a sec. I've got AP in the barrel. I really need him to turn. Yep. Thank you. I'm still a heavy cruiser, man. All right, fine. You want to go bow in? Man, I wish I'd left the AP in the barrel right then. It's all right. I have a heal here, my son. You don't frighten me over much.
me off.
I'm in a 2-on-1 and this Colorado's not very helpful. So... yay, I guess. Time to go dark. I gave up half my HP for no real gain here, and the battleship is not helping. Come on, Colorado, lead him correctly. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, Schoors. You're going to have to turn south at some point. Let's go. The Scores player is really torquing me off, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, that's going to be a good salvo. Come on, get in there. Yes, that's what we needed right there. Hit him again, Colorado. There we go. All right, life's starting to feel pretty good now. Now, let's get some torpedoes downrange on this Weavy and then back the hell off.
This is a force to be reckoned with.
Because this will not end well for me if I don't play this engagement correctly. Although, admittedly, it looks like he's going to have bigger problems here in a moment. Okay, we'll get HE in the barrel here. Because he's got a battleship at close range. This is going to be a big problem. Our Weavy's going to die to this clown to the south. If I'm not careful, that Synop will punch me out too. Team not doing so hot right now. There we go. Needed that. I'm 100% gonna get Synop here in a minute. Yep, there he is. Who could have predicted it? Only everybody. Yeah, this is going to be a big problem. We're down a ship. Okay, we finally got a fire to stick. Flint does not understand the strength of his ship, apparently, as he slams AP into the side of a battleship. Like, what are you doing, my dude? If you light these guys Russian, you want to light him on fire and laugh while he burns to death. Come on. Figure it out. Okay, this guy's trying to stop behind the mountain. There's the Zed. We're going to lose this game. Yeah, the Colorado's giving up this shot right here. Oh my god, he just took a 15k salvo when all he had to do was sit bow in, and he couldn't manage it. So, game over. All the battleships in my team caught a case of the stupids. Who could have predicted it? Oh wait, everybody. All right, let's see if I can get up here and at least kill the Z-39 before I die. Survey says probably not. Come on, guys. There's no way you should have gotten that shot off. I'm gonna die. Oh, I made it. Look at that. Hey, what up, my dude?
Wow, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Much better.
Uh-oh. The Gokase is actually in trouble. Yep, lucky for me, the Gokase is bad.
See me?
Unfortunately, so were my battleships. So, yep. And, yeah. That feels awful. Molotov. Dumb. By the way, guys, if you're playing a Molotov, you see what this guy did? Did you see what he did down here? He camped behind an island. The Molotov stopped right here and tried to bow tank a 16-inch armed battleship. Don't waste your time. So, Maya is a good boat. I might yet salvage a star out of that game, but I legit think Miyoko is better. Maya gives up too much for the heal, right? Your reload is, what, 17? 16 and a half. God, that's awful. Whereas Miyoko's 13 and 14. Yeah, no, Miyoko's just legit better. She has more health. She handles better. The torpedoes hit harder. There's just... Yeah, Miyoko is just straight up better. If you're looking for a Japanese heavy cruiser, don't get sold. Don't get suckered into playing a Maya because she's got a heal. Play Miyoko. She's just legit better. Okay, we did Maya. What did I say I was going to do? I was going to do York. That's what it was. We're going to do one game in York, and then we're going to go play a quick battleship ops. Guys, if you want to join me in a quick flagship ops towards the end of the stream, probably in about 10 to 15 minutes, come on into Discord, hop into one of the voice channels, and I will join you there when the game is over, okay? We had a request for York over on YouTube. I'm going to go play me some York. I love this boat. She is so good. This seems pretty okay. I have no concerns here. What's my HP now? It's not amazing, but we'll make it work. 12 seconds. I'm spotted from orbit. Okay. We'll see how she does. All right. All these fracking battleships, man. Bloody hell, that's irritating. The good news is that this time we have the superior destroyer hull. A Z-39 should legit be better. The bad news is our carrier, a Vesser, is garbage. The only reason to play a Vesser in this format is if you're, like, grinding one. I wouldn't even bother with it otherwise. They're just legit awful ships. Okay, I'm going to be spending most of my game firing the HE because the Flint is going to sit in smoke and not give me shots. Everything else on the map, I'm going to want to fire HE at it unless it's close range. The Tangshe is something that I want no part of. The Scharnhorst secondaries will hurt more than his main battery will. And the Yukon, I don't think I can bow tank his guns. He's a 15-incher, right? I don't think I can bow tank that. I think I can only bow tank 14 and below. However, you know what I'm going to do? Well, yeah.
You want fries?
I'm going to play south. I'm going to back the Z-39 up on the assumption that whatever he spots, I can help murder. Where I think we're better off if we stick together as a team here. Yeah, they really are, Merton. The fake sign-offness is everywhere. fighter plane was a mistake. I should have saved it. Oh, Zed, turn your AA off, my dude. Come on. You're just giving him free shots. At least he sucks and he missed him. But, like, don't give him free shots. Turn your AA off when he's not close. That's the Flint, ladies and gentlemen. Look how bold this guy is. You know what, guys? If you want to play that div game, get ready. Oh, that's not the Flint. That's the Akatsuki. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to make some really bold, really dumb decisions. Oh, good. The 16-inch armored battleship is here.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Much better.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Well, that might have gone better. But, yeah. Oh, well. If you're going to play York, don't play York stupidly, which is exactly what I just did. But I kept thinking, if the Akatsuki's dumb enough to trap himself here, why don't we go kill him? Oh, well. We still beat the hell out of him, so I suppose that's something. Hi, guys. I mean, whatever. Echo, 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 echo. All right, guys, we'll get a couple more minutes. Anybody wants to get in here and try this one goofy thing? How does this work again, right? We just pick a tier and we just get whatever we get, right? Oh, this is 9 or 10. 9 to 10. Okay, so that narrows it down. So I was guessing I should pick 10? Well, Flaming, they've announced a bunch of stuff. I'm kind of leaning DM here. Yeah. I'm kind of leaning DM. I don't think I need legendary DM, though. I haven't seen him in chat in a while. He might be. That's my gun range. Ugh. Okay, let's see. They're not subs in any of these things, are there? Okay, so I can ditch airstrike mod. Do I want radar mod or hydro mod? Probably radar, huh? Yeah, it's like 50. Well, no, this is only 46 seconds, but still, that's not bad. I thought Austin is not a bad boat, but she's very, very, very unique. Yeah, exactly. I think that's exactly the right way to think of it. Certain players can do well in Austin, but she's not really for everybody, I don't think. I'm gonna try. I'll try DM here. We'll just take her like this. It's just bots. If I get smashed, I get smashed. I sort of don't care. Hmm. I don't know why this isn't working, but let's find out. What? Who, Gabe? There we go. Now I got everybody up here. All right, this is good enough. Looks like we're only going to have the 4. We can make that work. Yeah, exactly, Hobbs. That was one of the reasons I thought of it, too. I was like, well, this is a good chance to play Des Moines. Now, what's the special thing with the flagship? We have to kill it to win, or it has some kind of cool ability? What's the deal here? Remind me. All right, I guess we'll see how this goes.
I always said if there's a way to go, it would have something to do with women.
This is Aegis. Satsuma flagship. That would suck.
Attention! This is Task Force Commander. Our transport ships have been captured. Attack the enemy and retrieve the transport
I am
ships.
a... What's my smoke firing penalty? 8-2. Okay. I'm gonna get up here and camp in the smoke and murder these cruisers in front of us as long as I can manage it. Eight 2. I'll be fine. I can make it work.
Stand by for action.
I did it with Baltimore the other day, which is about the same. We had some struggles with Aegis a couple weeks ago when we were dicking around with this, so I feel your pain, Night Owl.
Detected.
A Yoshino. Wow, they aren't screwing around.
Vanguard. Destroy them. Enemy ships detected in the northwest.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Who was that? Atlantic Shadow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yep, working on it. I can Citadel him? You're kidding me. Yeah, I'm getting Citadels on this guy.
Fuck yeah.
Well, let's start with what we can get. I'll move south to keep on this other one. I would not have thought I could Citadel at Clausewitz. Ooh, somebody's got... Oh, the Jaeger's just wrecking that dude. Well, he's out. That feels good. Yep, he's out.
Attention. Transport ships detected. Destroy the escorting ships. Attention! This is Task Force Commander. I'm up against huge enemy forces. Requesting support.
I can Citadel in Azuba? This is wild.
Roger. Aircraft proceeding to assist. Will arrive in 5 minutes.
Now you see me?
Alright, let's swap to the HE for the he's in here. Alright, I'll move north. I'm moving up this island chain, up the 4 line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got him radared. There we go. Radar's expiring. I'm gonna move up and try to kill this clown. I'll have him locked up on Hydro in a minute. But it's going to take a sec. Oh no, he must be out of smoke somehow. Somehow we're spotting him. Could be. I'm going to put Hydro up because the Yoshino's here too. Really need to kill this Yoshino super lightning quick. Like that.
Let God sort him out.
Yeah, we gotta kill these Yoshinos, and then I'm gonna move up and kill this Yamagiri. Come on. Yes, they do. A nice cool 347,000 damage so far. It's pretty easy.
Attention. Clarifying the order. Cover the retreat of our transport ships.
No worries, Electric. You're good. Oh, crap. A Yamato. Just what we need. Yeah, baby. It's a Kerr first. Yep. Won't this be fun? Well, I'm going to double back a little bit because these guys aren't even in range for me yet. Well, pick something and I'll help you with it. The Kerr first is almost in range for me. One of Yamato's up north is already half dead. Well, here, I'll give him something else to shoot at. That'll help a little. Yeah, I know. They're trying to torpedo everything up there. I don't know, but I literally, like, there went 60% of my HP in 4 seconds. As in, every single, all 3 battleships targeted me. So I'm going to go dark for a bit. At least until the Yammies are dead. Oh, he's playing a great game. I know. That's what I'm saying. He's doing a great game. Yeah, he is. No, our destroyers are crushing it right now. Whatever. All right, we lost our Takahashi. I'm going to start in on the Hindenburgs. The Kerr first is out. Come on, let's dunk these Hindenburgs. I'm landing some Citadels, that helps. Just the full pin damage on these Hindis alone is big. There we go. All right, let's go. Look at that. Look at that. We crushed it, baby. Look at that. Yeah. All right. That's easily... Go ahead. Yeah, you didn't lose a transport, so... That's the most damage I've ever turned out in any operation ever. That's hilarious. I didn't even have that many Citadels. It was mostly just full pins, I think. Oh, beautiful. That's just the thing of beauty, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, see, I gotta say, if I could play Des Moines and have ops like that, that'd be pretty awesome all the time. Every day and twice on Sunday, please. Thank you kindly. That was fun as hell. Well, That helps. So you had two big things going for you, right? Your destroyers, right? Your Jaeger and your Hayate very clearly, yeah, like Richt and this Jaeger absolutely knew where to be, when to be there, and how to play that scenario. And it makes a huge difference. You think so, Sully? I don't mind it so much, if I'm honest. Okay, cool. Yes, sir. Okay, I love it. I'll repeat it in chat for everybody who missed it. So, guys, just so you understand what Xanda's saying, there you go. So most of the time, when he runs giveaways on the channel, we run them for like 5 minutes, right? Yep, I'm gonna bail out of Discord. Thanks, guys, for the div. That was a lot of fun. All right, glad to support, glad to help. I'll catch you guys later. All right, guys. So for the next half hour, Xanda's basically I've got apparently 40 codes left from a couple of patches back. So over the next half hour, go to the giveaways channel on Discord, enter. There's like a little thing. All you have to do is click the little enter the giveaway button, and at the 30-minute mark, the bot will draw you. You'll get pinged if you win. Xanda will hand out your loot. Okay, that's a good point, Sully. That's true. They don't have a way for them to heal in the ways. Now, Xanda says in chat, it's 10 giveaways. It's actually like 40. So we're doing a big giant blowout here, okay? So if you're looking for some free stuff from Warships, courtesy of Wargaming, this is not my free stuff. This is Wargaming's free stuff. Come on over to Discord, join. I have a specific giveaways channel where we do everything on Discord now. That way everybody can, regardless of what channel you're watching on, can participate, right? That way you can always find me and always do some giveaways. I keep saying I'm going to run giveaways during the week. I keep forgetting to set it up on Monday morning. The good news is that I'm back now working Mondays from the house again. I haven't done that in about a year, so fingers crossed that should help. That'll help me that'll hopefully help trigger my brain, and I'll remember these things. Couple other notes. Here she comes. I was literally just about to talk about you.
Oh.
So Ginger, you guys, we talked about merch not long ago. I have never had a merch store, right? But we ran a channel. We talked about things on Discord, like what kind of stuff you guys would like to see. She's actually started putting together a section of the store, of her Etsy store, where you're going to be able to order stuff. I think it's going to be stuff that largely we're going to focus on stuff that she can make here, right? It's going to be t-shirts and mugs and mouse pads and like insulated glasses and stuff like that. We'll put together a list. But, okay, you went away and came back.
Yeah, I heard somebody ping me. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So like last couple weeks, you've seen me with like an insulated glass. She can do that here. We've got really nice Arctic cups. So bottom line is she's done some work on that. She did some little DTF. These aren't DTF. These are just sublimated.
Yeah, those are sublimated.
Some little sublimated stickers, right?
Stickers.
Little die cut stickers. She did these this past week here in the house, which are pretty cool. I'm probably going to order some stickers. I had put together an order of these from Sticker Mule late last year, and I wanted to go buy a big pile. I've been sticking these on all of my travel streaming gear, and I need some more of them now that I've got all these big cases to fill out. So chances are I don't know that I want to sell these because it feels... That's what I'm thinking. I think I'll throw them in, but it also feels like a bit of a waste. I mean, I could stick them in an envelope. It'd be real cheap to ship them. I'll give you that, right? But anyway, so we'll see. I might set it up where you can pay like $1, and I'll charge you $1.50. Buy a stamp and throw them in an envelope or something. We'll figure it out. We got some work to do. But the bottom line is the wheels are in motion. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Again, I have a channel on Discord, literally called Merch Ideas. So if you guys have other ideas for stuff, let me know. One of the other ideas in that channel that I really liked was for like engraved glasses or like laser engraved glasses or something, I'm gonna look into that and we'll see what I can find. It might be fun to put together an order, like see who's interested, right? Put together an order and then do like a limited edition one-off kind of thing, or maybe once a year we'll put together an order. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Might be kind of fun.
I also have some lowball glasses.
Okay.
They're frosted.
Yeah.
That I can supplement.
Right, like you did for quarters a few years ago at USS
Actually,
Kid.
no, these are lowball.
They're
glasses.
lowball, but it's the same idea. It's
Yeah.
frosted because it's a sublimatable like shrink wrap thing they put over the glass.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Anyway.
And then I have clear, and then I have pint glasses too.
Right, we still have pint glasses as well. Anyway. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to hang it up for the night. We're a few minutes early, but it's fine. We ended on a great little game there with the Flagship Ops. We had a pretty good stream. I'm going to roll with it. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. I will be back on Monday. I keep saying that I'm going to try for Monday. It's going to happen next Monday because tomorrow and Saturday, and maybe even Sunday, but at least tomorrow and Saturday, I'm doing pre-releases for the new Star Wars Unlimited stuff. Monday night, I'm going to 100% be back either opening boxes, if I can wait that long, or building decks, or maybe both. We are Xanda 100%. It's either going to be unboxing or deck building, or maybe both. We'll see.
I'll try and remind him about the prizes and
Yes. But basically, I've got to get the cameras set back up in there, and then I told Ginger this next week. I've got to start ordering PC parts because I've got to start. I've pretty much now got the Pelican case thing solved for the travel streaming stuff for Unlimited, but now I have to go build a machine. I have to build a brand new, more or less from the ground up stream machine. So, we'll figure it out. In the meantime, guys, let's find somebody to rate. Oh, one last thing. What date? What's today? Today is March the 6th. So 1 week from Saturday, the 15th of March. Guys, mark your calendars. You need to make sure that you follow and check out Clyde Plays Live over here on Twitch. If you don't know Clyde, he's a fellow North American community contributor. Really, really awesome dude. But on that Saturday, he is going to be doing the 3rd annual Golden Barnacles Awards. Clyde is an awesome guy. The Barneys are completely his brainchild, his creation. They are a crap ton of fun. If you enjoy boats, go sit in that chat, have a great time, and definitely check out the Barnacles when they happen, because they are a blast. They are literally just some of the most fun content that gets made every year for warships. I cannot talk them up enough. Please, please, please go watch the Barnacles live with Clyde and 2 Saturdays from now when you get the opportunity. I will probably try and be there. I may not be there the whole day, but I'm going to try and be there. You said Clyde was starting up? I don't see... Oh, he is starting up. Looks like he may have just started his countdown. Like he's only been on for like 2.5 minutes. I kind of don't want to rate him because people will be sitting around, but I might do it anyway. Let's do it. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to raid Clyde. If you don't know Clyde, throw him a follow. Throw him a sub if you've got some cash. He's a super cool dude. Tons of fun to hang out with. His content, honestly, is way more fun to watch than mine sometimes. So, enjoy that, okay? Give him a hashtag clever girl from me. I will say this. We're raiding into him early in his countdown. So please, I would ask you as a personal favor to me, don't leave. Don't leave. Hang out a few minutes, right? Let the man come on. Meet him before you bail on his channel. Just because he's counting down. Look, he's in the middle of a countdown. We're going to raid over. Get up. Go stretch your legs. Get a drink. Come back in a couple minutes, and he'll probably be online, okay? In the meantime, guys, y'all have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. In the meantime, peace. I'll catch you. See you.